Hey guys, it is Mrs. Fan coming to you with another mindful moment for this week. I am so excited to share this topic with you, and I hope that you all have had an amazing week. So, what better way than to kick it off with Mindful Moment Monday? So over the past couple of weeks, I've had the opportunity to speak with several of our Panther parents. And one thing that I think is safe for us to agree on that we are all in some sort frustrated and overwhelmed. However, parents, while we are, I want us to be mindful of conscious discipline, which is where while we are disciplining our children, that we are also meeting their emotional needs. So I want to share a few quick things with you in regards to that. If you look right here on the screen, you will see a discipline cheat sheet. And what this is it is a way for us to rephrase some of the things that we may become comfortable with saying in the moments when we are frustrated or a bit overwhelmed with our kiddos. So, simple phrasing ideas for diffusing tough situations with your child. And I know that we've all said this one here. What were you thinking? Maybe they have done something and you are probably on the fifth time of asking them, listen, you are not understanding. What is it that you are thinking? But instead of that, let's try saying, let me help you with this. That way they have clear expectations of what it is that is expected from them. I'm going to jump through some of these. I'm not going to go through all of them. Another one that I think is very, very common is go to your room. Go to your room. How many times have we said that? But when we're pushing them out to their room, they're not having the opportunity to express what it is that they're feeling, and they're kind of closed and shut off. Now, this is not an excuse not to discipline your child, but this is just giving you different ways that we can give them grounds and space to express what they are feeling. Because in light of COVID-19, we have all felt some kind of burden or have all of these emotions that we're feeling that we cannot get out. Before a child whose brain has not quite developed as much as it should just yet, they can't express what it is that they are feeling. So we definitely have to be mindful of some of the things that we say to them. So instead of telling them, hey, go to your room, listen, come here, let's talk about it. Let's problem solve around whatever the situation is so that we can kind of come to some kind of resolve. Another one on here that I thought was really, really good was stop that right now. Listen, I know we're frustrated. I know you're frustrated. The child is probably upset, and it is okay for them to be upset. Let's let them know that it is okay for you to have those feelings. But what do we do next? Let's figure out what it is that we can do next. You can be mad. Parents, you can be frustrated, but what are we going to do with those feelings? The response matters to that. So, aside from these different scenarios that we can use and phrases that we can use just when speaking to our kids, I also want to offer you a few calming strategies that you can use around the house. So, if you look right here, here are a few calming strategies, and I'm going to go through them briefly. Take deep breaths. And I just want to remind you that while you're taking deep breaths, or if you need any supportive material, please head over to the Perea YouTube channel, the PES YouTube channel. We have a host of videos with different breathing techniques or exercises. And if you can't find them, go to YouTube and look up mindfulness for children or deep breathing activities for children. So counting to 10, going for a walk, squeeze a stress ball. If you don't have a stress ball, use putty or slime or something where they can sensory seek and release their impulses. Listen to music, get a drink of water, taking a break while pushing. I challenge you to challenge them to push the wall. Hey, let me see how strong you are, how hard you can push this wall. That allows them to release their impulses as well. Reading a book, swinging. If you don't have a swing, swinging their arms, twisting their arms around, bouncing, jumping. Those are ways to release all of the wiggles that we have in our little bodies. So these are just some ways for you parents to get your kids moving, giving them space to express what it is they're feeling, and also get off the wiggles that they can't seem to control during this time. So I'm going to drop these down in the comments below. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment. and head on over to the PES YouTube channel and subscribe. We'll see you next Monday.